Here's a list of the best roads to drive on around the world. Number 12. Stelvio Pass, Italy. Its popularity as one of the highest roads to pass through the European Alps has certainly impressed many people. After a very popular 2008 Top Gear article that named Stelvio Pass the best driving road in the world, the road has pretty much become a star. Unfortunately, given its increasing popularity, the road has become congested with hundreds of tourists and cars going through it all day long. Experts recommend driving in a north to west direction, which allows you to see its famous wall of switchbacks and getting a first-hand look at Stelvio National Park with its beautiful alpine forests and fun driving roads. At the foot of the pass, a valley lets you get some great pictures, and a little up north, you'll find the connecting Swiss Pass. Number 11. Pacific Coast Highway, California. Considered one of the most scenic rides any driver can have, the Pacific Coast Highway is a 123-mile-long California road that extends from the very popular Big Sur Coast Highway up to San Luis Obispo North Coast Byway. With a combination of mountains and great ocean views, this particular road starts at the popular little town of Monterey and allows any driver to experience some very scenic landscapes and include Hearst Castle and California's multiple oak forests. Because of its steep curves and high inclinations, it's no wonder the road is extremely popular by motorcyclists, so anyone that's into riding should really think about the option. Because the highway is designated as an all-American road, in addition to serving as a route to the greater Los Angeles and San Francisco Bay Area areas, certainly making this road a very popular scenic road. Number 10. Combe-Laval, France. Constructed between 1861 and 1898, this widely popular route has been recognized as the most beautiful road in the French Alps. Considering its challenging climbs, nowadays it's better known as a path for cyclists looking to experience an extreme adventure. Parts of the road are filled with narrow tunnels and cut straight into a cliff, which sounds like it certainly provides some amazing views. The architectural concept used to create the road is very rare. They carved the whole path straight into the walls of the Vercors mountain, connecting it with a road to the Royan Mountains. The way they managed to cut two mountains and create a whole new access through still impresses many people to this day, including myself. Number 9. Connor Pass, Ireland. The Irish mountains are known for its never-ending green scenery, cloudy but beautiful ambiance, and legends of leprechauns with four-leaf clovers. Well, maybe they've figured out leprechauns with four-leaf clovers, but with this road, there's still the proverbial pot of gold. Connor Pass is known as the highest mountain road in all of Ireland and has managed a reputation as one of the only ways to experience the Celtic nation's true essence. Reaching 1,495 feet in height, the pass connects the southernmost part of southwestern Ireland in Dingle, all the way up to Castle Gregory in the northeast. As with many other roads, weather conditions are super important to take into consideration before doing any spirited driving. During rain, visibility can be minimal, which of course heightens risks for accidents. There's also the story of a man who lost his life at the highest part of the pass and is said to haunt visitors who don't comply to the safety measures. Maybe he's a leprechaun too. Number 8. Milford Road, New Zealand. This hidden gem in the region of Fiordland, New Zealand, seems to certify the country's popularity. Extending through Fiordland National Park and even a World Heritage Area such as Te Waipunamu, Milford Road is a tourist destination that provides some of the best views of raw, untouched nature. The 4-hour drive has great photo opportunities of landmarks such as Eagleton Valley and the pristine Mirror Lakes. One of the coolest features of the road is the interesting sighting of the Avenue of the Disappearing Mountain, where as you approach the mountain seems to be getting smaller. Obviously an optical illusion. Waterfalls, rivers, mountains, and valleys comprise some of the elements you'd get the chance of experiencing if you do decide to go. Number 7. Rotang Pass, India. High up in the Indian mountains is a road known for its impressive views of the eastern side of the Himalayas and the northern part of the country. Rotang Pass serves as a natural barrier between the Kulu Valley on one side and the Lahal and Spiti Valleys on the other. Primarily used as a path for walkers, this mountain pass has very specific traits that make it both enjoyable and and dangerous as well. This road is rich in history as it was known to be a trading route between the towns located within Pir Panjal, a mountain region inside the Himalayas. The area became popular for its views and altitude, which has prompted authorities to seek sustainable alternatives for visitors and locals. In 2016, authorities started issuing a limited amount of permits for vehicles looking to go through Rohtang Pass to decrease the pollution levels caused by cars. In 2010, the government started building a road tunnel next to them as a safer option for visitors. Number 6. Ruta 40, Argentina. With an impressive 3,100-mile extension that crosses all of Argentina from north to south, including 3 tourist regions and 11 provinces, Ruta 40 has become the staple road trip experience of this South American nation. It was numbered as the 40th route because of its important presence as a connection for many of the capitals of Argentina's provinces, making the road a way to see much of the diversity of the Argentinian landscape. What makes Ruta 40 stand out is the rich differences drivers can experience while driving through. Different weather conditions, contrasting flora and fauna, and altitude changes are just a few of the features of this road. The road is known as a connection between some UNESCO World Heritage Sites with locations of ancient remains from the pre-Columbian era and locations known to have been home to native tribes. Number 5. Garden Route, South Africa. The Garden Route is a road in South Africa that's known for its diverse range of vegetation and the amazing views of the South African coastline. The variety of landscapes, including its changing topography and wildlife, has certainly made the road a must-do for anyone visiting South Africa. The road is filled with beaches along the ocean as well as inner lakes and lagoons on the drive up to Oraniqua and Thiquicama Forest, all of which are sites worthy of a National Geographic feature. Extending along the southern coast of the country, the Garden Route makes a direct connection between Mossel Bay on the western cape and the Storm Rivers on the eastern cape. Nature and ocean reserves are a part of the scenery found within this extension, showing off South Africa's diverse natural resources as a distinctive feature that needs to be seen to be believed. Number 4. Great Ocean Road, Australia. Located in the state of Victoria in southeastern Australia, the Great Ocean Road is known for showcasing an impressive diversity of scenery. An assembly of beaches, rivers, rainforests, and even volcanoes are all part of this road. Although considered a natural haven for tourists, many are unaware of its important place in Australian history. After World War I, the road was built in 1919 as a memorial for the soldiers who lost their lives in battle. It became, at the time, the largest war remembrance site ever built. Starting at the city of Torquay and ending in Allensford, this 2-lane path is mostly known for the presence of one of the nation's most impressive sites, the 12 Apostles. This group of enormous limestone stacks rise from the sea in an area surrounded by a bay of islands, displaying Australia's rich and colorful landscape. In 2004, a pedestrian walk named Great Ocean Walk opened between Apollo Bay and the 12 Apostles for tourists and visitors. Number 3. Autobahn, Germany. An air of mystery has always surrounded this highly popular German highway. To some, it may just be a regular road, but to others, it's the opportunity of feeling like they're in something like a NASCAR or F1 race. While in reality, it's not a speeding ground as many think, there are certain traits that distinguish this German road from other roads. Sections of the highway have non-obligatory speed limits. What they don't take a moment to realize is that there are recommended speed limits in certain areas because of their proximity to urban regions which need to be slower. Limited access to entrances provide drivers with the opportunity to have a rapid way of going from one city to the other. Known as the most extensive and organized road network in the world, the Autobahn is a little over 8,000 miles long and connects virtually all of Germany by car. Number 2. Atlantic Ocean Road, Norway. It's curvy and it's surrounded by a beautiful landscape, making it worthy of a postcard. What else could there possibly be? Well, if you've ever heard of Norway's Atlantic Ocean Road, you may have noticed how dangerous the water that surrounds the roads can be. The road connects several islands on the country's western coast, known for its various passages, causeways, and bridges, which together form a great connection for some of the best scenery in Scandinavia. One of the most notorious bridges is certainly the Storsundet Bridge. The very popular high climbing path is engulfed by the constantly crashing waves that seem to be permanently fixed on this small part of the road. The site has been recognized as a World Heritage and is classified as a national tourist route. It comes as no surprise, given how thousands of daredevils visit this particular stretch of the road just to experience the full force of what they've seen in pictures online. Apparently, for many people, it's considered the world's best road trip. Number 1. Strada della Fora, Italy. A narrow path that connects several small Italian villages has been known as one of the best roads around the world. Popular for its brief but appealing cameo in one of Bond's most recent adventures, Quantum of Solace, Strada della Fora is a particularly secluded drive, mainly because of its close proximity to Lake Garda. Located in the province of Brescia in northern Italy, this scenic view of Italian nature requires a generally small car, or even a motorcycle, to deal with its twists and turns that climb into the mountains. Famously awarded the most beautiful road of the world, award on multiple occasions by people such as Winston Churchill and German newspaper the Frankfurter Zeitung, it's not to be taken lightly. Its steep hills are also considered among the most dangerous in the world. Also, possible landslides may just make you reconsider going super fast on this road if you're not an experienced driver. Here's what's next.
Shark that wants to bite you. First of all, wow, that's some luck. Second of all, don't panic. If an attack is coming, you should be mentally ready to fight back, so arm yourself with whatever you can. Experts say you should try to avoid using your bare hands or feet whenever you can. Camera.